South Philadelphia, Wells Fargo Center. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, channeling the spirit of our founding fathers, there's a future here in Philadelphia.
Well, after 4 years of tanking, they finally have generational talent. Look out for these guys. They're on the up and up.
As Sixers fans, it's been worth the wait, and we're ready to go. The wait is over in this one. The opening tip won by the Sixers, and we're underway here in Philadelphia. To Horford. Short jumper off the mark. Across the timeline, it's Walker. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Walker to Hayward. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Deep two there, won't go. Here's Simmons with it up top. He'll run the offense. To Horford. Harris. They go down low to Simmons. Nice pass to set things up.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Celtics have it. Walker to Hayward. Here comes the screen. Court Hayward, that's how it's done. Missed his first, that one goes.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Simmons to Richardson. They go down low to Simmons. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
Hayward. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Short jumper misses. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Philadelphia with the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Simmons to Richardson. Simmons to Embiid. Simmons. Not a good shot there as he misses it. Walker into the front court. The lead is 2. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Runner here won't go down.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Screen coming. Shot clock for Philadelphia. Oh, Ben Simmons. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
From the outside, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Harris to Simmons. Richardson to Simmons. Shot from in close, no good. Another follows, still no good. Walker, crazy shot that time.
No good. Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
15-footer at the buzzer. Final shot of the period, almost. It would have counted, but no good. Time's run out here in the first quarter. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. Walker. Nothing going here on that drive. Walker. Lost it with 4 to shoot. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Gets a look. Can't hit. Walker with the basketball. Leads a bucket. Screen coming. Walker to Hayward. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Sixers have the basketball to Horford. Simmons to Embiid. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. And scores.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
Into the front court, it's Walker. The score 10 to 8. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Court Hayward. That's how it's done. 3 for 6 now.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Press him deep, press him deep.
To Tobias Harris.
Screw right, screw right, screw right.
Has a look. Harris's shot won't go. Across the timeline, it's Walker. The score 12 to 8.
Screen coming left, screen coming left.
And a throwdown. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Simmons to Horford. Probing the defense. Can't connect from in close. Walker into the front court. Up 6. To Hayward. From long range, and Gordon Hayward, 0 hesitation as he knocks it down for 3.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Simmons to Embiid. Rebound Jason Tatum. Walker with the basketball. It's a 9-point lead. To Hayward. Simmons to Horford. Knocked loose. Simmons to Tobias Harris. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Celtics have it. probing the defense. Trying to cash in. Not that time. Offensive board. That's it for the first half with the Celtics in front.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Celtics entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics. The 76ers did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scorers. For the Philadelphia 76ers,
Game track. Field goals.
the Philadelphia 76ers definitely wouldn't mind having their opponent's field goal percentage. Unlike them, it's been 4 shots and poor effort. It was not a great half.
Player of the half.
Gordon Hayward has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
To Hayward. Walker. Off the penetration, almost, but no good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Number 33, Tobias Harris.
Into the front court, it's Walker. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter.
Watch out, watch out. Here goes straight, Hey, good contest.
Short jumper stays out.
You can't fall in love with the jump shots. You have to find ways to maybe even get to the free throw line, keep your team in the game by putting points on the board.
Simmons to Richardson. 4-3. And Josh Richardson knocks down a wide open look.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Hayward to Walker. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
Walker. And it's Simmons to claim the rebound. Richardson. Can't connect. Across the timeline, it's Walker. 2-point advantage. Ben Simmons with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Richardson to Simmons. Has a chance. Here's the step back.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
To Hayward. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Misfires. It's no good. Simmons with it. Our score all even in this third quarter.
1 minute left in the third quarter.
No good. Oh, looked like he may have gotten him there. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Simmons with it. His guys now down by a point. To Horford. Richardson. To Horford. 5 on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer, 3 quarters down. The Celtics have the lead. This has been a battle thus far. A 1-point game as we get things back going here in the fourth. Simmons into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. Joel Embiid. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
He was hacked. They let it go. To Simmons. To Embiid. Spinning shot. Won't fall. Ball's controlled by Boston. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper misses. In the front court comes Simmons. Leads just a point. To Embiid. Won't go. To Kemba Walker. Hayward. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Here's Simmons with it up top. They trail by 1. Here comes the screen. Simmons to Embiid. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Hayward. To Marcus Smart. Sixers able to clear the rebound. Sixers control it. Harris to Simmons. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Shot from in close, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Nothing going here on that drive. Able to convert inside.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Simmons to Richardson. Driving right to the basket. Simmons to Embiid. Oh, emphatic slam.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
Now ready with a couple of free throws.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
First one goes down. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Harris to Simmons. The drive, right to the basket. From the outside, no good. And one. Embiid, good through the contact. And going to the line for a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Joel Embiid at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Very important free throw, up and good. Three-point play puts them up by a point. Boston with the basketball. Hayward. Joel Embiid pins it. Here's a tie-up and an intentional foul. That means free throws coming with a little under 30 seconds to play.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Walker to Hayward. Gort Hayward, that's how it's done. With that, he's 5 for 9.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
That does it for the period. No separation so far. It's all even. And the extra period begins. Simmons to Tobias Harris. The pass set it all up.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Celtics have it. Walker. To Marcus Smart. Hayward to Walker. Here comes the screen. To Hayward. Fires the three. That's how you defend. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Screen coming. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 82%. First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Philadelphia with the basketball. Harris to Simmons. A pass taken away by the Celtics. To Marcus Smart. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Couldn't keep it in. Out off Tobias Harris. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Simmons with it. Down a point. To Richardson. Shot by Embiid won't go down. Walker into the front court. His team up by 1. To Hayward. Here's a chance from long range, and Gordon Hayward knocks down a wide open look.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Simmons to Embiid. Harris to Embiid. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Celtics have it.
Defense, let's go.
Give it to him. Kemba Walker. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
And here's a next level comment for you. K-Walk is one of the rare guys in the league today that blurs the lines between the streets and the league.
To Embiid. Simmons. To Richardson. Embiid. Lets it fly from long range. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Walker. And he hits. Oh, that one could be the dagger as they've opened it up here in the final minute of overtime.
I don't know about that, Ed. I've been a part of a game where we came back from 10 with a minute left to go. Anything is possible.
Would you call that a miracle minute?
Even better, 3 lucky fans will win a poster that's been signed by the entire team. Show up early for your chance to win.
Simmons gets it in the right corner. To Simmons. Harris. Shot clock winding down to Embiid. Trying to cash in. Embiid with a shot, no good. Josh Richardson looking good, 4 for 5.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
He won't get away with this one. Referee calls it intentional. And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer, and a putback slam. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they win it in overtime. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Celtics clocked some overtime for today's win. It was a remarkable game for the way it ended, but it was also a terrific game overall. I'm glad to have been a part of it. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Boston Celtics. The 76ers put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after they headed to the tunnels, how disappointed they were about this loss. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
The Boston Celtics did their best work away from the basket. They used a combination of perimeter defense and long-range scoring to get themselves the win.
Player of the game.
Gordon Hayward is the choice for what you're seeing here, and that's unselfish play. Tight passes, great timing, and an impressive basketball IQ. He earned more respect than what I already have for him. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.